show. I'm JC King. Rob is hiding. You can see his elbow, maybe. You can see his shirt, maybe. Now you can see his face. There's Ralphie right there. We're live on Facebook, I think, through a third-party platform. None of that matters. None of that matters. I did want to talk about football, everybody. Ralph, you watched the game tonight, Ralph? Well, we watched the fourth quarter tonight of the Chargers-Chiefs. Ralph, I'm calling it now, though. Chiefs dynasty is dead. All the fucking is Mahomes to go, and there's Brady to go. Just like the Jordan LeBron bullshit. There's only one fucking go. That's fucking Tom Brady. Fucking Patrick Mahomes is done. Put a fork in it. The Chiefs dynasty is done. The Eagles dynasty might actually be bigger and better than fucking, but also in a weird way, like all dynasties, always have shitty coaches. Like fucking Belichick. What do you know about Belichick now? What a piece of shit. Belichick's a dirty old man. I wouldn't be around him. He's creepy. If I was around Belichick, I told you this tonight, confession, I told you something, I don't even wash my hands before I brush my teeth. I'm done washing my hands. But if I were to shake Belichick's hand, you know what I'll fucking do? Purell, I wear a mask to be near him. Because he is a gross person. He's a dirty old man. And he was never a good coach. Honestly, he got lucky. Here's how you know. Number one way you know Bill Belichick is a horrible coach. He lucked out and got a second Tom Brady with Mac Jones. First year Mac Jones, did you not think Mac Jones had old Tom Brady in him? A lot, right? And so then you realize, second year, what does Bill Belichick do? He goes opposite day. We're doing opposite day. I'm going to take my defensive coordinator, who's never been good at anything, make him the offensive coordinator, because he'll be good at that, right? I'm going to take my offensive coordinator, make him the defensive coordinator. He fucking did opposite day for no reason. And then Mac Jones had the shittiest season ever. And now he's playing third string for the Jazz, I think. Or he might be dead. I don't even know. And fucking, he was possibly the next Tom Brady. That's how shitty Bill Belichick is. And now he's in USC. He had one good drive. They said first drive at UNC game. Everybody said, "Oh, Belichick's back, baby. This is the go, baby." Then every other drive after that, just TCU shoving their foot down your ass. Like, come on, Belichick, you suck, Belichick. And it's just like Belichick's like dynasty for the Chiefs. So Eagles dynasty is on the rise. Even though I don't know if the Eagles are going to double. Because I think all the rise in the NFC might be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And dare I say the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, well, I feel very good about this. And I thought the Lions last year, and they shit the bed. I feel better about the Buccaneers this year. I feel like Baker's been to how many playoff games now? 4 playoff games. He's won one, right? But oddly enough, the one he won 2. One for the Bucs, one with the Browns. Okay. So I feel like though he is going to have this moment where it really clicks, and he does have that same kind of like Jalen has, kind of like Michael Jordan had, kind of like LeBron doesn't have, which is a chip on his shoulder. And he's going to take that chip sometimes, and he's going to ride that to a Super Bowl, dude. I think Baker's got a Kurt Warner-esque Super Bowl in him, dude. I strongly feel that. This could be the year. Maybe not. Could be the year. Also, predicting this year, the rise of Joe Burrow. The resurrection of Joe Burrow. The Bengals are back. I'm calling it. I didn't know I was going to say this. So right now, Super Bowl prediction. I went through, this is what I was going to do. This is what I was going to do. I took all these notes. Ralph, I did 32 teams. I spent a full day at work. Let me show these people. Nobody's watching. Let me show these people all these notes I took. 32 teams. I did their entire win-loss record. Doesn't matter. It's all shit. Because here's what matters. This Super Bowl, this year, 2020 COVID year repeat. Bengals, Rams, back again. The revenge of Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow gets his ring. Matthew Stafford breaks his back. He gets DeMar Hamlin on the field. Skip Bayless does an inappropriate tweet. He says, "Who cares about Matthew Stafford's, Christopher Reeve incident? Get him off the field. Let's get back the ball." They do this time though because we're in Trump's America. We're not doing woke pussy shit anymore. So they fucking finish the game. Joe Burrow, who's the most baddest of badasses, has the Eminem hair today, has a Slim Shady look going on. Fucking runs in for the final. No, he doesn't win it for a touchdown. Throws to Jamar Chase, who he went to LSU with, who they won the ring with. And then Jamar gets a reception from Burrow, like the LSU championship game. They win the game. Super Bowl ring, just like the college championship ring. They hug. Is there a hurricane coming? What is going on? They hug. They win the ring. Confetti rains down. Jamar Chase says, "I'm going to Disneyland." And then Joe Burrow, because he got the Slim Shady hair, who's the guy that has the mic? Who's the mic? Terry Bradshaw asks Joe Burrow, "Hey, Joe, what are you going to do that you're in Super Bowl?" And Joe Burrow grabs the mic from him because he's doing Slim Shady, goes into, "You got to lose yourself in the music, the moment, you want it, you got to let yourself know." And then he goes into Mom's Spaghetti. He does the full 8 mile. And then Ludacris, for no reason, bungee jumps from the rooftop like that one in Atlanta. Remember that Atlanta football game where he bungee jumps? And then, hold on, what has happened? Joe Burrow is won now, not only Super Bowl trophy. Now, the Guy Fifer comes out of nowhere. Is he still alive? Yes, he is. And he's got kisses from Mars in his posse. And they give Joe Burrow the trophy for Best Rapper Ever award. And then Joe Burrow takes me for Colin Kaepernick. He takes a knee for Colin Kaepernick. And then Trump gets mad and nukes the Super Bowl. Nuclear warfare. Putin versus Trump. Nukes. But we built the Golden Dome. So our nukes make it. Their nukes don't. The United States wins the World War III. And we get to colonize the whole world. All of it's ours now. We all get trophies. Everyone gets a trophy. Somebody's mom is in a minivan, brings the oranges, like in the soccer game when I was a kid. We eat the oranges, we drink the juice, we high five, we go to the swing sets, we swing way too high, we fall off the swing staircase, we learn to fail, we succeed again. And at some point, we reach nirvana. I don't know where because this is not a lot of business. But at some point, when you're swinging so high that you realize that time doesn't exist, then you collapse into reality. You become the kid of a quantum particle on the head of a needle, and then the Big Bang Theory happens. The universe resets. It starts over again. Buddha, Zen, Tao, right? Non-linear consciousness peoples. Hashtag Black Trans Lives Matter. How about that, Ralph? How about that, Ralph? All right, your turn, Ralph. No, do a thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. I just did a whole thing. Is there anything? There's no one watching still. We've been on for. Is that like a 10-minute thing? Holy shit! I talked too much. Yeah. I need to shut the fuck up, Ralph. Talk for a little bit. Tell me what's going on in Ralph's world. I haven't done any performative anything. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. Should we go do Kill Tony? I'm nervous about Kill Tony, dude. Because the thing is, I don't want to say this out loud, but possibly the whole thing's very racist, possibly. Like, I know we're not supposed to say that word, racist, because it doesn't exist in this world. And we don't want to trigger warning for the snowflakes, which are really the conservatives, let's be honest. Because if I were to go, and this is how you know the snowflakes are the Christian, or the church people, and the conservative people. If I go to a gun show, and I dress in drag, they're going to so be mad at me, they're going to so be angry, they might even, one of them might even punch me, one of them might even sue me. Now, if I go in drag, they're like a liberal. What's a liberal thing? Like a coffee house, like a poetry reading? If I go and drag to a poetry reading, those, because they're woke, they're all like, they like try too much, they try too hard. I'm just talking drag, and they're not going to realize it's a joke. They're going to think I'm really like a trans. And then they're going to give me they're going to dedicate the night to me. They're going to say, tonight is, like this, what's your name? And I'm saying, my name's Joe Nias. And they're saying, tonight's Joe Nias night. And then I win that. So they're nicer. They're nicer. Neither one of them are right. By the way, neither one are right. They're fucked up because it's all politics. And really, that's all nonsense. The wind is blowing like that. That's the most real thing about this whole world. You got grass, you got wind, you got trees. And honestly, people say it's bad to hug a tree. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I hug trees, bro. I do. I hug fucking trees. I tell anybody who says, don't do that, I say, try it. You know if good birth feels? Bro, let's talk to you, bro. Let me get up my notes, bro. I got notes. Okay, you're right. I went over my tangent, Ralph. I'm telling you, Ralph. These things like people want to, you know what? The smartest thing is always things. Don't forget that. Write that down. That's a thing. All right, here you go. Arizona. You want to go to Oakland? This is it. Mark it down. This is Dumb Astradamus. This is my new bit, Dumb Astradamus. This is the future. I'm predicting it perfectly. This is all 32 teams. Their exact win-loss record. As a matter of fact, Ralph, I'm so right on this. Let's go play the Powerball. I think what is the Powerball? A billion? It's like a billion, I heard. Right? $1.7 billion, the Powerball? I'm gonna go fucking play. I'm gonna spend all my money on Powerball tonight. Well, fuck it. Okay, here you go. You want the fucking schedule, Ralph? All right, Arizona, 8-9. Send that to the bank. Kyler Murray. Here's the weird thing. Shane Steichen, everybody thought he was the whiz kid. He gets fired this year. Like game 4, Shane Steichen's fucking done. Jim Irsay's daughter is taking over to coach. And Pat McAfee is the new owner. Okay, that's happening. But Jonathan Brad, the Arizona coach, the Pew guy, he's actually going to take a step up. He's going to make it, dude. Arizona's got a good coach. They're going to have a better season than people think. Atlanta, 10-7. Michael Penix, Kirk Cousins will steal a shotgun at some point this season. You can do that. I think the Vegas odds right now are -500 to Kirk Cousins swallowing a shotgun. Take those odds. He is going to swallow a shotgun 7 to 8 games into the season. Spaghetti on the wall. All right, Carolina, 7-10. Bryce Young sucks. He's a midget. He doesn't need to be in the NFL, okay? He's a child. He's going to get murdered. Can we please get somebody else in Carolina, 7-10? Chicago, 8-9, big. Caleb Williams will try. Take the over-under on that. Over is Caleb Williams twice 3 times this year. Once into his mom's bosom, though. His mom's bosom in the stands. Dallas. You can fucking sell that sponsorship. Goodyear doesn't need to be sponsoring Pimps anymore. They need to be sponsoring some good old ladies, Ralph. Put Goodyear on some real pimps called big old lady titties. They're the greatest. When I get my haircut, Ralph, you know my favorite thing? If I get my haircut from an old lady with huge, giant cantaloupe, when they rub against my shoulder when she's cutting my hair, Ralph, I'm fucking alive, Ralph. I feel like I'm in the womb again. I want to crawl in that lady's body. That's how much I love it. So Dallas this season, you know what Dallas is going to do, Ralph? 5-12. Dallas is done. Dallas is going to have a first round pick, but good news for Dallas fans, Arch Manning goes to Dallas. Arch Manning leads them to a Super Bowl next year. And we're waiting. Dallas is back, okay? It's a bad year, but it's a good year. Arch Manning is coming. Detroit, setback, 9-8. 9-8. Green Bay, huge lead, winning the NFC North 12 and 5. The LA Rams, 13-4. They're going to have a good season. Sean McVay is back. Stafford is back, baby. 2 rings for Stafford? Maybe. Minnesota, fuck Minnesota. JJ McCarthy sucks. Okay, it's over. Kevin O'Connell's going to get fired. On it right now. Yeah, bro. Tell anybody what you need to say. Tell them. Minnesota's going to go 8-9. New Orleans is going to go 5-12, Ralphie. 5-12. And by the way, Spencer Rattler, he is an albino. If you didn't know that, he's actually an albino. People think he's maybe mixed race, so he has no pigmentation. He's the kid from Powder. People don't know that. They should know that, man. But Philadelphia, 11-6. New York Giants, 4-13. They're going to have a better season at 4-13. It's looking up. New York Giants next year, 5 and 12. San Francisco, 10-7. They're going to do all right. Seattle, 7-10. Sam Darnold chipped the bag. It's over for Sam. Tampa Bay, huge season, 12-5. Mayfield playoffs, possibly a Super Bowl run for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that coach, who's that coach? What's his name? Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles is going to be the fucking man. When you see a guy like Todd Bowles win a Super Bowl, you want fucking, that's Wesley Snipes energy, bro. That's fucking Blade energy. We want that to happen. All right. Washington, 12-5. Jaden Daniels is the real deal. And Von Miller, wow, looking good this year for Washington. Baltimore, 11-7. All right. Buffalo, though, big season, 13-4. Here's how that happens. What's actually going to happen, this is weird, I hate to say this, and this is the warning to Americans who live in, I don't want to say the city, I don't want to say it, Ralph, but I'm warning you, if you live in Oshkosh, Rhode Island, there's going to be a terrorist attack. There will be a small prop plane fly into the local bank trust, killing 3 kind of blue-haired old ladies. And that terrorist attack is going to inspire, because it's going to be done by one of those terrorists, one of the terrorist types. He's going to have one of those, things on his head. Maybe possibly, I don't know, something on his head. And so they're going to say terrorism. That's going to inspire Sean McConnell to give an Independence Day Bill Clinton-style locker rooms where he says he sympathizes in a weird way with terrorists, and that the Buffalo Bills are the new terrorists, and that they should also get prop planes, and they should also kill 3 old ladies. And they're going to accidentally take it both early and metaphorically, which means they do win the Super Bowl for the first time, but also every member of that team has killed 3 old ladies. It's not a good trade-off, but, sometimes blood sacrifices do work. That's a weird thing witches know. People don't talk about witches anymore. They exist. They're called midwives. They do water births in women's bathtubs. I don't know, but I think I just saw somebody smoke a pipe. That's some fucking baller shit, dude. Is that a pipe? Holy fuck, dude. That's fucking Sherlock Holmes shit, dude. It always tastes a little nasty. I can never, no matter how many pipe cleaners I use, I can never get that fresh pipe taste back, man. A fresh pipe is like heroin. I think we're good. All right, so where were we at? Well, we need to stop. You're not going to post this, are you, Ralph? This is getting deleted. I promoted blood sacrifice. I understand. Send me the audio, though. I'll post the fuck out of this, okay? All right, so, okay. I will fucking do that. Cincinnati, 13-4. The resurrection of Joe Burrow. I already already told you, possible Super Bowl run. This is good shit. Cleveland 6-11. Weirdly enough, this no one saw coming. Oh, again, most people are not comfortable with a sacrifice conversation. I don't know why. It was popular for way longer than it was popular. You know what I'm saying? It was hip longer than it's been on this. All right, so where are we going tonight, Ralph? Ralph, what the fuck are you doing recording me saying anything? This is what you fucking, this is where we're at now? This is what I got to offer the world now? This is the wisdom for my children I leave behind? Well, I'm going, I am going. All right. Cleveland, this is the bet. Everybody needs to make, well, this is going to make millions. Make the bet. Deshaun Watson will start Game 7 for the Cleveland Browns. Finish the season, lead into a playoff run, but won't be very good in the playoffs. He won't succeed in the playoffs. But Joe Flacco will have a heart attack. He's going down. Fedor Sanders will accidentally send himself to Saudi Arabia and be enslaved by the prince because he thought he was going to sell a watch there to a guy. Who's the other quarterback for him? Is it Pickett or Dylan? Who makes Gabriel or Pickett? Dylan Gabriel. He's just going to fade to obscurity because nobody can pay. So that'll leave Deshaun Watson, who, oddly enough, thought he wasn't going to start. He's been getting a lot of massages lately. He's coming back in a big way, dude. I know Pickett's going to play for the USFL next year. He's going to maybe win the MVP of the USFL next year. There's the Rock still on that. Holy shit. The Rock and his ex-wife on the USFL? What they're trying to do is figure out who doesn't. It's like Hop Taylor. Who doesn't get it in the divorce? You take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. I don't want the USFL. But next year, big bet, Kenny Pickett, MVP, Super Bowl MVP, USFL next year. What do they call it, big game? What do they call it, big game? They call it the championship game? That's really lame. That makes sense for the USFL. It's not that it's bad, it's that it's boring. That's the main thing. Denver 9-8. All this like pro Denver talk. Did we forget Bo Nix? Did we forget Bo Nix was Van Wilder? Did we forget that Van Wilder was pissed off Kurt Kreischer? Did we forget that Kurt Kreischer was slob? Because if I remember all that, then I remember Bo Nix is a slob and he's not a good quarterback. And then also Sean Payton literally is kind of a bad person. Because didn't he tell like linebackers to try to prove for money? Yeah. So he's not a good guy. No, Drew Brees, just like Bill Belichick. Drew Brees was a gift, dude. Drew Brees is 5'11". He's the most accurate quarterback ever lived. That's not something you hate. That's something you want. He had nothing. What Sean Payton was kind of good at was finding like gadget people. Like what was that one guy that we kind of Taysom Hill? He always he's standing out one right now. He's gonna find a Swiss Army knife. But that's not like that's like a specialist position. He's like a specialist fix, you know? Rob, you're right. Well, I don't want to pitch. You're my friend. I love you. Okay. Houston 10-7. They're gonna do all right. Not as great. Not as bad. Indiana 5-12. And I don't know who their third string quarterback is, but they will definitely start this season. So place a bet on that. Because Daniel Jones sucks. Anthony Richards could be the biggest titty baby ever played football. I still can't believe that helmet tapping. Can you believe he did that? Jacksonville 9-8. Trevor Lawrence continues to underwhelm. And Liam, what's that guy? Devon. He's creepy. We need to put him in jail. I don't agree with free crime, but also I do agree with free crime for him. So can we put him in jail now before he does Bill Cosby somebody? That's gonna happen. The guy that says Duval also says I put some in a tree. We gotta get rid of that guy. We gotta put him in jail. Very little is what made it good. Send me all the audio. Kansas City, 12-5. Look good. Las Vegas 9-8. It'll be better than people think. Because, like, again, what's the gum coach? What's his name? Carroll? Pete Carroll and Gino are both really good. You know what Gino say? They wrote me off, but what? On what, Ralph? They wrote me off of what, Ralph? You know it. They wrote me off of what? They didn't know. They didn't write me back. You didn't know that? You didn't hear that? Are you not a Geno Smith fan? You remember these Jets days. LA Chargers 11-6, Miami. I don't know. I got into when I got into football. Geno Smith was already a veteran. You know, like so it was 10 years ago. Yeah. I will say this. Unrelated, but also related. I hate Travis Kelce. I love Jason Kelce. I love Jason Kelce. He's a good brother, dude. Like, he's such a good brother. He puts up with that shitty brother Travis. He's such a good brother. He doesn't treat Travis like a piece of shit. Travis really is. He's such a good brother. He doesn't do the right thing, which is kind of Cain and Abel Travis. You know, in a weird way, Cain was his brother. In a weird way, if you love somebody and they need it, you self-hate them with the pillow. When they need it. Cain did do the right thing. People think he did the wrong thing, he did the right thing. Abel was an asshole. I'm going to tell you. I saw him. Abel, let me tell you about Abel. If you, Ralph, I used to cheat on tests. I'm going to cheat on tests. You never did?
I would if I could, but I couldn't see your face.
Best joke of the night right there, Ralph. You're a fucking ninja with that joke, dude. That was good, dude. Well, I fucking can. Not the fucking, like, I'm not saying to fucking white privilege you. I'm just saying, like, I can. And I did. I did all the time. And these motherfuckers, guys, they wish everybody's be cheating. Somebody would tell them. And then the motherfucker that told it off was like Abel, dude. And that's why Cain had to do it. And that is, trying to get back to my point, maybe had something to do with Geno Smith. I'm not sure. I didn't have to do it. I hope I'm not saying Geno Smith was Abel. I don't know. I support peace. I support love. I support harmony. I support grace. I support presence. I support empathy. No, it's just Ralph. I'm like what I'm saying is like I just say wow because it's a mistake and it's funny and funny to be shocking. So it's just funny. But I don't like my heart. You know what my heart said, Ralph? My heart is a hug, dude. I want to hug people. I want to love people. There's a Dave Matthews Band video called Every Day. And this guy goes around and hugs people all day. That's my heart. But it's funny to say funny shit, bro. Is it not? Bro, are you looking at my brother? Everyone's watching, Ralph. You just delete it. Bro, this should just be the most fun conversation I've had in a long time. Be like, I get it. This is something we're not. You want to send me the audio? Please do. But if you want to fucking hit stop, I'm fucked, right? If we are, no, I take you to the best. Greg May sucks. Mike Vrabel's a good coach. He is. I shouldn't have fired him. That was dumb. Because he made him the 1 seed 1 year, but they didn't even deserve to be the 1 seed. That's Brady. That's not Ryan Tannehill. Where's he at these days? Uber maybe. Maybe he's Uber except that. Like Brian Dunkelman. Hey, if Brian Dunkelman, who also Ubers, ever took an Uber and he got pissed off by the other guy said something, Ryan Tannehill. If Ryan Tannehill ever picked the Brian Dunkelman on Uber, that's the funniest shit ever happened. In the history of the universe. History of the universe, that's the funniest shit ever happened. Not only that, it's so funny, it might explode the universe and rebirth 1,000 more universes. Which I hope happens.
They got no keepers.
I'm talking to my friend Ralph about shit I believe in, which oddly enough, Ralph, as wild as it sounds, I think this might be shit I believe in. But who also knows anything? You mentioned it's definitely the government. No, it could be. What do you mean it could be? I took extra when I was hanging out with you tonight. You don't think I'm fucking living on a star right now? You don't think me and the moon have had sex tonight? Dude, what are you thinking, dude? Ralph, you should. I swear to God, you should, but you should. Ralph, if anybody needed a psychedelic mushroom, you probably did. Can I show you what doesn't? Can I show you what was $0? Look at me right now, Ralph. This is $0. And it's so free. You don't have any social security. It's right now, Ralph. It's right now. You can pick aliens or Hitler. Who shows up right now, Ralph? Who shows up right now? Alien or Hitler or Jesus? Who shows up? Who shows up? Fuck. Hey, fuck Mary Kill. Alien Hitler Jesus. Come on. Even you thought that was funny, Ralph. Even you thought that was funny. You didn't like it. You laughed at it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I said it. I don't like it. I said it. I did, but I don't like it. I did, but I like it. And that's paradox, which means that I'm existing within the most universal truth ever. Because the universe communicates in paradox. If I'm living in paradox, I'm living within the conflict.
Okay, we should have programmed that right for second thing now.
Is it over? No. We should be at least finish the things here. New York Jets 7-10. Aaron Glenn deserves to be fired. He goes back to the Detroit Lions next year. Oddly enough, so does Vic Johnson. Vic Johnson fired back. Aaron Glenn back. Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl next year. Put your money on that Detroit Lions Super Bowl next year. What
I think he ran our one fan out of the Kansas City.
Did we have a fan?
Yeah, you can't do that page.
Oh, well, you might have misinterpreted what I was saying. You might have misinterpreted it not as satire, but as me for advocating killing. I thought it was satire. So this is Monty Python. This is pure out music. This is Dr. Da Vinci. He was cool. Yeah. He did have a pipe. He had a pipe, bro. How boring that is. Pittsburgh. 2-7. And once again, this is the honest thing. Make the playoffs, lose the first game. Mike Tomlin keeps his job. Aaron Rodgers gets fired. Aaron Rodgers does ayahuasca. Aaron Rodgers runs for president. Aaron Rodgers becomes president in 2028. Trump kills Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers does. Trump becomes president in 2029. Aaron Rodgers 1 year president. Put that on that on Vegas right now. Tennessee. Cam Ward has a good season. He does. He shows he's with work level in the game. This is George Sanders was a big baby back bitch. If I saw Shador Sanders, this is how much I don't. I'm fascinated. I don't even believe it. If someone were to punch the crowd, you know what I would say? I would say, punch me again. You need to get out, sir. Punch you 1 million times. You need to stab me, sir. You need my kidneys. I would give my. I believe in Jesus' message so much. I would give my kidneys possibly for $50. Throw Mexican back up, and they can cut it out with a scalpel. No anesthesia, zero anesthesia, take my kidney from you because I believe that's it. But what I'm saying is even that, if Shador Sanders shows up here, I'm punching him in the face. He deserves it. Deserves one. This one motherfucker needs a bunch of ones. Doesn't he get punched once? But his dad is also a baby back bitch. His dad does need to do dummies again. You really do. Oh, that's not that Peter Chat's biggest goal. That's not me, not radio. If you are, I think this is good fucking radio. Hey, you're radio out. It's fucking no radio. If this isn't good, delete all this shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't even give a fuck. I did exactly this tonight. And I had a good life. You had a good night. And you were a friend that love you. Who gives a fuck? Oh, you think you get a second win? Am I on video? Can I see me?
No, you want to be seen? You can.
Like, talk directly to people. Better not watch me. I like to talk even nobody. This.
They can say it.
None of this makes sense. It shouldn't. Nothing I say should make sense. Nothing. Oh, you think you get a second win?
No, that's good. Thank you. That's good. Thank you.
All right.
Wrap it up.
You know?
Wrap it up.
Am I on video? Can I see me?
No, you want to be seen? You can.
Like, talk directly to people. Better not watch me. I like to talk even nobody. This.
They can say it.
None of this makes sense. It shouldn't. Nothing I say should make sense. Nothing matters. Nothing is real. The only thing that is real is your perception. If you perceive this to be offensive, I apologize. If you perceive this to be funny, I also kind of apologize. I don't know. I don't fucking feel good about any of this. I feel good about nothing that's happening. Except for hanging out with my buddy Ralph. I like that. I'm not fun with that. Everybody, Ralph's saying, I don't know what's gonna come out or not come out, but I'm telling you this right now. I really don't like any of the fact this is an hour now. I don't like any of the fact that this has been an hour recorded, whatever I said. I also don't like the one thing I like. I was hanging out with Ralph. That's what I like. So hang out with your friends, talk with your friends. Don't record a fucking thing you say. People, stop. Stop fucking talking to your phones. Stop talking to your Siris. Stop talking to your Alexas. Government's spying on you. It's true. They are. They are. But also, there's no Illuminati. That's some dumb conspiracy shit. There might be something weird going on with this guy, Wally Fard Muhammad, Nation of Islam. Anyway, look into it. But that's all I'm going to say. Look into that. I love you. Peace, love, happiness, harmony. All the good things forever and ever.
Rap.